Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me out there in live stream land. I am getting ready to go live with these 30 pastors in India and Pakistan to teach them. And I wanted to take a few minutes and ask for prayer. I've got some things that are happening that have happened in my life in the last couple of weeks that have been a significant impact on me spiritually, and I really need some prayer. I don't think I have faced this in a very long time. I actually can't remember facing this kind of giant, for better lack of terminology. For the past couple of weeks, I have been feeling a spiritual attack that is extraordinary in my spirit. And um, I have been feeling, I have this, I don't know if it's a gift or a curse, but I haven't really ever shared this, I don't think, publicly. Um, but I can feel spirits, uh, evil spirits around me, right between my eyes. Right here is where I can feel them. So when there's demonic spiritual activity, I can feel that, and I can feel the level of demonic activity. Um, I can feel the level of demonic activity in that area. And so the more demonic activity there is, the more this area of my head begins to kind of hurt. And it's not a regular headache. It's really hard to explain, but it's spiritual. So it's been sucking the energy out of me as if like I did 5 mile marathon every day. No matter how much sleep I get, I'm totally exhausted all the time. Been drinking far more coffee than I probably should have just to stay awake. And I have no, I've been struggling with, um, I don't know what the word is, desire or what have you, but I just want to sleep. Like I feel like I'm sick in many ways. You know how when you're sick, all you want to do is sleep? That's kind of what I've been feeling like. And so um, I just want to bring this before you guys. I've been fasting, and I just came off of fast, and so I was asking the Lord the other day, Father, show me what's really going on here. What is happening? And so I said, Father, show me in a dream because I'm not picking this stuff up. In the spiritual realm, my senses are either so hypersensitive that I'm picking up everything that's happening in the spiritual realm, but I can't discern what's going on. So I went to bed, and 2 nights ago, I had a dream. And this dream, there were three different dreams that happened simultaneously, or I should say progressively, one after another, sequentially. And they were about three different giants. The first giant was in a church. And this giant was not that big, much larger than a regular human, but I killed this giant. And there was somebody helping me, maybe more than one, but I don't know who they were, if they were human or angelic, I don't know. But there's some sort of entity that was assisting me, and I killed this giant. The second dream, right after that, was I was in the house that I grew up with, and there was another giant, um, and this giant was pinned down across like a rocking chair, and I killed this giant as well. And the way I killed it was someone was holding it down, and I had to take something like a sword, a small sword, and push it through its eyes. The only way to kill it was to go right through the brain, and the only way to get to it was through the softest part, which was the eye. I know that sounds disgusting, but that was the way that it died. The third dream took me to an unknown place. It was like out in the desert. Everything was dirt and rock, brown rock. And I remember this really big, almost like Grand Canyon wall. And somehow I knew there was a giant behind this wall, built into this wall that was hiding in the actual wall of the rock. And it had been there for millennia. And so me and whoever was with me, we started hitting the side of this rock with something extraordinary, like a major force was hitting this rock wall, and it was causing the rock to fall. Just like if you took a hammer up against a rock wall, it would chip off. As we chipped more and more and more, huge rocks began to fall, and you could begin to see the outline of this giant. Now, when I say giant, it wasn't like the two giants that I had killed in previous dreams. This one was 100 foot tall. It was absolutely massive. So much so that, to give you an idea, like my entire body would fit in between the neck area. And as the neck actually began to be exposed, his face was still behind rock. Everything was behind rock, but you could begin to see the outline of this massive giant. I took my sword and I went to cut his head off before he knew what was going on. And as my sword almost hit barely the exposed part of his neck, his arm came out of the rock, and he grabbed my sword, and he wasn't even like conscious. Like his head wasn't even, his eyes weren't there. Like somehow he knew, and he grabbed my sword, and then I woke up. The dream ended, and I knew that we had awoken a real true giant. And somehow in this dream, I had asked the question telepathy wise to God in my head, is he sleeping? And what I heard was, no, he's in a trance. He's actually controlling all the other giants, or many other giants. I don't know how many, but he was controlling other giants in a trance, completely cloaked, where no one could find him. And the Holy Spirit had found him, exposed him, and now he's angry. So I'm pretty sure that this has to do with what I'm feeling. I don't know, but I suspect that because we are moving into India and Pakistan, that we're moving into strongmen, like in Daniel chapter 10, the Prince of Persia, that perhaps particular giants that had been sleeping and comfortable, controlling full religions, are now awakened and very angry. And so perhaps there is a spiritual attack happening, where they can't touch me, of course, because of the angels and the Holy Spirit that is that protects us. But I can feel it. I can feel the battle that's happening. It's really affecting me. So I've got to run because I've got to get to this teaching. Matter of fact, let me just want to ask for your protection and your prayers. And I might even call a Zoom prayer meeting. I might do, just if this thing doesn't break. I'm going to need some like corporate prayer, because it's really affecting me. It's really affecting me. So please pray for me. And I'm saying this in all seriousness. We want to be a light to the nations. This is really happening, where God is opening up doors to other nations. And as we're doing this, it can't be a coincidence that I'm under massive attack. So thank you for your prayers, and please help us. Thank you for partnering with us. We are in the process of talks with a production company in Pakistan that will help us get our stuff translated. It's thousands of dollars a month. We're not sure exactly how we're going to do it, but I know the Father will raise up people that will believe in reaching out across the globe. So be praying for us. This is the group. I don't know if you can see this. I can do this, but these are the people that I'm getting ready to get online with. So pray for them as well. All these pastors are waiting. And guys, thank you for taking the time to be a part of this ministry, this broadcast, and most importantly, thank you for your prayers. These giants have got to fall, and the message has got to begin to penetrate the American culture. So, all right, love you guys.